Hi, I'm Marty. I fly jets for Qantas, and I started this channel in an attempt to somehow unify the pilot group in the face of the coronavirus and the mass stand-downs that occurred in the wake of it. I want to leave just two messages. You are not alone, and a day with a laugh beats a day without one. This is the final episode of Marty Does Rona. Have a good one.
What is it? Get it! Attack, quick! My body is a motor. My body is a motor. My body is a motor. Can you see my motor? My body is a motor.
Strange looking gentleman in front of me, Darren. He was vaguely familiar to me. Mate, can you just explain your entire circumstance and what's gone on with what you've organised? Because to me, honestly, mate, it's one of the most impressive things I've seen in this Rona stuff.
Yeah, it's been a pretty crazy ride. So we formed a recruitment company, Mike Crew and I, and we managed to...
so Mike's another pilot?
Mike's another pilot, he's a 787
and
captain.
You're a pilot,
I'm a pilot, yeah, I'm stood down...
Notwithstanding current appearances.
A330 pilot.
A330?
So, yeah, at the moment I'm working in safety as a safety auditor for a mining company.
Ex-maggot driver as well?
Absolutely,
yeah.
A lot of time on the magnet, 10,000 hours.
So you and Mike, how did you get that idea?
Just brainstorming over a beer, I think it was. Thinking we might be able to help some guys out. Mike had a good contact within another mining company, so we formed a little recruitment company. And about 13, 14 guys now, I think, got jobs driving dump trucks.
So they've gone from the jobs that they were sort of finding around Perth, and they've said, no, I'd rather be fly in, fly out, and...
Yeah, regular income, potential to move on. Don't know how long they're going to be there, so it's good. They're all enjoying it as far as I know.
So that's 13 long haul pilots that were out of work that are now back in work due to what efforts of you two guys?
Maybe, yeah.
Mate, someone has to say it's fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's been good. It's So it's really satisfying to get some guys some jobs.
And the trucks they're driving, just give us an idea of what they look like.
Yeah, they're your big mine trucks, big Caterpillar 793 mine trucks.
What tonnage are those things?
Well, I think they haul about 220, 230 tonnes. So,
and what are they? So all up, they'd be almost the weight of a jumbo.
Pretty heavy.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not. There's nothing weight saving about them.
Beza was telling me that they've got like KPIs, like it's a leaderboard type thing, and a lot of the pilots have ended up filtering to the top of the leaderboard. Is that right?
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, no, he did. He said within the first week they were in the top 10.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I can imagine the pilot skills have come in pretty handy actually. So,
But what's a little bit rare in those skills, I think, is your I don't know, genius to put that together, mate. Not many people had the impetus to do that. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, no, it's been good actually. So we get a lot of satisfaction out of helping guys. So.
You're doing safety now for the mines.
Yeah, I'm my title's a safety auditor. So I'm learning a lot about mining, which is it's good, and a lot of aviation related skills you can bring into mining, which has helped me along the way. But, a lot of new acronyms to learn as well. Just like flying.
But I reckon you're proof in the pudding that I keep saying that pilots can, all their skills can be transferred, but it's that changing of gears that's the hardest part.
It is, yeah. I think for mining, it's just cracking the job, getting your foot in the door.
Yeah.
And as the guys on the dump trucks are showing, once you get your foot in your door and you can show what you can do and with your skills, it's a lot of opportunities out there. So.
On behalf of just about all the pilots, I'm shaking your hand.
Cheers,
that's good
mate.
on you.
No worries.
What's that?
That's a pretty good spot.
Perfect spot.
Yeah.
Stay there. No, my favourite refueler. How are you, mate?
Pretty good. Good to see you again, Marty.
Good to see you again. So I just interviewed a long haul guy that's gone up and he's organised a company that's employing some pilots to do like mining work. But all the short haul guys are back at work. So what have you got to say?
I've got to say that all your videos, they helped a lot of people, including myself. And look at us now. You know, things are starting to pick up and everything you said were true. And I'm just, thank you very much for your videos.
Good on you, mate. I appreciate you saying that, but right back at you. You're the most positive guy I know on the tarmac.
And the most positive pilot I know.
We'll make a terrible combo. And then, unfortunately, the sad news this morning, I hear that a lot of the ramp staff now, they're not going to continue with Qantas. Did you see that in the news?
No, I haven't heard that yet.
Some of the ramp staff did this morning. That's a different issue. I'm going to stay positive.
Well, I always stay positive. I believe they will find a solution for that as well.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
We're still alive.
Champion, I'm going to get out of here.
All right, thank you.
Lovely to see you, mate.
Good to see you too. Have a nice flight.
Cheers, mate.
Very cool. So, mate. 4 sets of checklist.
You got it over your head. There's no time. You got it focused on what all people say. There's no right. Your rules don't make for cowards. There's no time. I gotta save myself. You lit the fire. You put it out. Save myself, set the mind. I'll pick it up. It's not mine. I gotta save myself. I gotta save myself. You gotta notice what you learn into this. It's so fine, and then I see what's going on in your head. No rhyme. And rules don't make for innocence.
I think the last video found me with Dad having a stroke, and I've got to tell you, that did throw me for 6, mate. It threw me for 6. He's one of my best friends, in fact, probably my best friend, and seeing him in such dire straits wasn't good. Good news is he came through it. I thought he was going to die, but he came through it, and he's back on the mend. Not as good as the old model. A couple of scratches and a couple of dents in his demeanour, but we're getting there. Dad certainly knows who he is, but just things like the context and the future and the past, and certainly use of a lot of words have gone all astray. But I'm just blessed to have him, eh? Anyway, that pretty much stopped me in my tracks for making these videos for, I'd say, at least 2 or 3 months. Just took the wind out of my sails. And the other thing, I just felt I didn't have much to say as it became very real that a lot of guys were about to be stood down indefinitely for the rest of their lives, i.e. a lot of guys took the retirement options that the company gave them and took early retirement. We've had a couple of unofficial lists come out, and it looks like we've lost almost 300 blokes. And I deeply felt that I really had nothing useful to say to those men and women that wouldn't feel like telling them to suck eggs. So I said nothing, and I got on with just helping Dad and healing. Anyway, did 22 days of stand down at one point, and stood up for another month, and now we're back at work for a couple of days, and then I'll be stood down, getting on towards 6 weeks by the time I'm finished. And I think that's a very common story. Each of the states have their own rules for whether borders are up or down, and it continues to decimate our company as far as a stable roster. Anyway, today's flight, Hobart, Perth to Hobart, Hobart back to Perth. Lovely conditions all the way around. About 3.5 hours flight time there, and about 4.5 hours back. It's going to be a fantastic day. I'm with a lovely guy, Scott, ex-Air Force bloke like myself, and we're going to get on like a house on fire. We're going to enjoy flying a couple of 100 towards 300 people there and back. It's going to be great. Got my last flight today for 6 weeks. I got another month of stand down, and then 2 weeks leave on the back of it. So that's 6 weeks. So it's got me thinking, what do I want to do with those 6 weeks? I'm thinking of walking the Bibbulmun track. Well, my wife has just dropped me off in the middle of the bush to the east of Perth. I'm actually walking the Bibbulmun track. I've only been out walking for about 20 minutes. I've needed to do something to clear my head about my father and what's going on at work and this COVID stuff. And I tell you what, already I'm feeling it's a good step. The hike I'm planning is about a 10-day hike. I've got to carry all my own equipment. There it is, all there. Got some heavy duty boots. And way back in the day I did that combat survival course, but I can hardly remember any of it. But one step at a time, and I'm planning to walk about 230k. First 20 minutes are just bizarre, stepping out into the bush. You hear noises, you're looking around, is that a kangaroo, is that a log, what is it? And but quickly you settle down, and it's quite inspirational. At the moment I've got the physical state's 10, and I feel like my mental state's 10, and my inspiration state is skyrocketing. I think this will be good salve, good for me. So far the Bibbulmun track's just been absolutely amazing. It goes from deep forest to sort of scrubland like this, and then you feel like you're on the moon. Other weird thing, I keep looking behind me just to see if someone's there. There's no one there. Hiking stuff, day 2 of this hiking stuff. I'm wet, I got a blister, but I'm having a great time. Last night was crazy, the wind was just nuts. Rain came down, luckily I was in a camp shelter, and that's where I'm going right now, but it's worth it, because check that out. Oh man. I haven't seen a single human being for about 28 hours. I'm loving it.
Takes me places that I never knew. Shows me mountains that I will never climb. I can feel my heart unwind.
Yeah, so I'm here at Narang campsite. It's on the Bibbulmun track. It's about 5k off the Albany Highway. I've been walking around about 55k now. Tomorrow I've got another 16, so it'll end up being around about 70k. That'll be 4 days walking, and that'll do me. This has been such a great... Sorry, that wallaby just interrupted our conversation. I just needed a master reset. I needed to just do something, and I just felt it in my bones. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And then I saw the Bibbulmun track online and thought, yeah, let's give it a go. I can see that the full 1,000 kilometres, it takes about 56 days, is something that I would like to do at some point. But I've found just the 3 nights, it's February, so normally people don't walk the track. It's just been raining the last 3 days, so that means the bushfire risk is low, but normally people don't walk it because of the bushfire risk. I've just found the loneliness a little bit too much, but that loneliness let me have 3.5 days to myself just to master reset, completely circuit breaker,
what I was thinking and where I was going in my head. I read in one of the in each of the camps there's a little logbook. People sign in and write their thoughts, and one person wrote, to get back to nature is to get back to truth, and that truth being that we're not really in control. And I would agree very much with that after this this experience of being out here 3 nights. It's been wonderful.
Only you can let go. If only you could let go.
Well, it's a beautiful Wednesday, just a bit of cloud around, and going with my pack for another bushwalk. And I've got a second pack, because the good news is Dad's joining me. Well, looking forward to today. Did that 4-day hike last week, and man, I learned a lot of things on that hike. Probably the number one is my boots just weren't up to standard. So I bit the bullet, went out and got myself some very nice, very high-tech boots from Paddy Palin. Didn't muck around, got some very, very good ones, and this will be just a good test of those boots, because I figure if I'm going to do a lot of this bushwalking, I need some good clogs. Dad's going to join me. Dad's had a stroke and then another little minor stroke. He's feeling pretty good, and all I'm doing is just a single little overnight. We'll probably only walk for at most 2 hours, maybe even as little as half an hour, and just get him out in the bush. And I found it was just amazing medicine for myself, and I'm hoping it's going to be the same for him. It just is exploding my heart that I'm getting to take my father out in the bush after the last 3 or 4 months. I hope you're finding something that does the same for you. Are you finding something that is making your heart explode? I hope so, guys. Hope so, girls. I reckon I found mine.
Stud there, but it doesn't, it's not working. Anyway, we're not worried.
Don't worry about it, Mum. That'll be fine. We're not walking for too far today.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the stud not working.
Yeah,
How you feeling, old man?
Yeah, good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Excellent. All good?
Still there.
I can roll, I can cheat, I can lie down on the beat, throw my fears in the lake.
Okay, old man, how's it going? All right?
Me?
Yeah, how are you going?
Yeah, piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're just in that weird space where we've only got less than 500 metres to the camp, I reckon, but just at that point where I think we might have bit off a bit more than we could chew. When we get to the camp, it'll all be good. We'll be, oh yeah, that was a good walk. But
Just at the bottom there, and we're there, and then we think, holy shit, more of it.
I can shout you in the face every way it is. It's good enough. I can fire, I can cease, I can child yours in the race. I'm no second face. Throw your lies in the way of the way it is. It's good enough. And it's not easy to sit back, wondering if I can.
well, we made it. We made it, Dad.
How do you know?
How do you know? Well, we made it here. Anyway, made it. Feeling pretty good. Got the brew on. Life's good. All we're going to do now is eat some Thai green chicken curry. We're on our way. What's not to like?
Wondering if I can go anymore, and it's not easy to say back. Wondering what I will go, and it's not easy to say back. Wondering where I went wrong. I can fast, I can cease, I can see your lies on the street. Find me in the sale. Try me in the face, 'cause the way it is good enough. And it's not easy to sit back, wondering if I can go. And it's not easy to sit back, wondering if I can go.
As well.
I couldn't do it now.
Not easy to feel back, wondering where I.
My final advice in these strange times: find something away from Qantas, away from COVID, and away from home. Something that makes your heart sing. And go it hard. Go it hard. Love and respect, Zed.